This is a public information announcement. Surveys show that many citizens still cannot correctly differentiate a mage from a gifted. To help our citizens, the Ministry of Superfluous Arguments and Incidental Truths hereby provides 3 absolute 100% correct signs to identify a mage. First, every mage wears a pointy hat. If you meet somebody who looks like a mage but lacks a pointy hat, it is most likely a not certified poser, and you should report them to the magic police as soon as possible. Secondly, mages only wear soft garments like bathrobes, potato sacks, or the kind of dresses posh people wear to formal dances. Because mages suffer from terminal muscle atrophy after years of study and lack of sunlight, they are physically unable to wear protective clothing, nor can they do physical labor. And thirdly, given their diminished strength, mages carry around a long stick to help them walk and create light. Because mages can only use a few spells a day, they also tend to whack opponents with their stick, which is always good for a laugh. These are the 3 surefire hints that can help you to identify a mage. In contrast to prejudice, neither age nor gender determine if somebody is a mage. Instead, always check pointy hat, bathrobe, and long stick. This is a gifted. The gifted are a rare type of humans on Celtara who can manipulate the world around them with thought alone. They need not mana nor spell to smash bones, to burn bodies, and to wield the awesome power of lightning in their own hands. As long as their mind is clear, they have full access to all their abilities. But before you can become such a Giga Chad, you need to put in a lot of work. You are born a gifted, but it takes a few years before your talent can be detected, from which point on you will likely learn and train in a special gifted school. While many such schools can be found all over the world, the oldest and most prestigious are in Lomang. It was here where the first gifted after the Sundering used the long history of martial arts in Lomang as foundation to harness their wild powers. Your inborn powers are at best subconscious, and it takes years of physical and mental training to allow the conscious use of something worth calling an ability. At this point, you will also know for sure which of the 3 schools of powers you have aptitude for. Vector manipulation allows you to change the direction and velocity of matter, from blasting air into the face of your enemy to lifting them up or crushing them under tons of force. The further you go, the more fantastic options to use your powers you will find. Even flying and leveling a whole neighborhood with a 1,000-year storm is in your reach. Charge manipulation gives you control over electromagnetic forces, or makes you the arch-enemy of all machines. Scramble all machines around you, create lightning from your fingertips, or turn your own armor into an indestructible fortress. But it ends not here. In your future, you might master charge manipulation to a point that you can destroy any material in the world. Even so, it might take some time. And a gigantic magnetic storm. I mentioned that you can cause a gigantic magnetic storm that can tear down skyscrapers. And last but not least, vibration manipulation allows you to interfere with vibration of atoms and molecules. You bring the fire, the light, control sound, melt steel, and drain the warmth of life out of your targets. Humans fear fire instinctively, but to you it is an ally, and when the world turns to hell, you are right at home. Besides all of this, you have access to all normal skills and equipment. Nothing stops you from wearing assault armor and showing off a sniper rifle, in addition to throwing lightning and pushing people around like ragdolls. Well, one thing will get in your way: your natural aura. A side effect of your powers disturbs the electromagnetic field around you and makes the use of electronics practically impossible for you. This means no phones, no electric cables in your home, no TV, no computer, no implants, and no advanced medical procedures, and the list goes on. Life is more difficult for you, and you cannot squander it so easily. While an enhancer can just break open a medical pack after suffering a wound, and a mortal spend some time in the repair pit, you have no such privilege. You will carry the scars of hard-fought battles, failures, and foolish mistakes. But even with all these restrictions and the hard work, it is all worth it in the end. Because for you, absolute power is not impossible, but inevitable.